Those who've experienced sleep paralysis, what happened? First, this was the most terrifying experience I have ever had in my entire life. For context, I was studying abroad in Ferrara, Italy a couple of years ago, living alone in an old apartment building built in the 1400s. The walls were paper-thin, and there were creepy old armoires scattered around the house. I had just returned from a vacation in Greece, not knowing that my landlady had come in to do some repairs. When I entered my apartment, I immediately felt something was off. The furniture was all out of place. Every single chair in the apartment, 5 in total, was lined up neatly in the hallway, while everything else had been shifted around. My first thought was that someone had broken in. Exhausted from traveling, I decided to ignore it for the moment and take a nap. I must have been asleep for about an hour when it started. I remember opening my eyes and scanning the room without moving my head. That's when I saw him. A person walked slowly across my room, right in front of my bed. He was dressed entirely in black, wearing a hat, almost like something out of a Van Helsing movie. I couldn't make out his face at all. My heart started racing. I thought he was a burglar trying to rob me while I slept. In my mind, I made a plan. I would wait until he moved toward the desk to my left, then jump up and confront him. I heard him begin to mutter something under his breath, though I couldn't understand the words. I took that as my chance and tried to spring out of bed with all my strength. But I couldn't move. Not even an inch. I tried again, forcing everything I had into it, but my body wouldn't respond. All I could manage was a strained, muffled groan, loud enough that later my neighbor actually knocked to check on me. Then came the worst part. The man, who had just been standing beside me, spoke. "You can't move, can you, boy?" he said in a chilling, almost theatrical voice, like something straight out of a horror film. "This is what it feels like to be helpless." Then he laughed, a low, maniacal cackle that still sends chills down my spine when I think about it. Terrified, I squeezed my eyes shut and forced myself to try again. This time, I broke free. I shot upright in bed with so much force that the entire frame slid across the floor. My body ached as if I had just lifted heavy weights, and my heart was pounding out of my chest. I looked to my left. There was nothing there. Needless to say, I didn't sleep for the next few days. And to this day, I hope I never experience anything like that again.